for those watching at home, what happened to your bank account? Did we break your bank account?
You did so good. Yeah, I got kicked out because I was using like a gig account and there was so much revenue so quickly at a change. AI bots flagged that I was doing something wrong and they closed my account. And I thought, oh my God, we were, because we were so successful. And I was like, so yeah, if you want to know whether or not they're effective and they'll help your brand, yeah, it was so good. Just make sure you give your bank a little heads up that you're about to go crazy and about to earn a bunch of extra money. So they have a heads up. I think that would be a
Woo.
smart idea. And I'll easily get to 80K a month. So I had a 500% increase in revenue from June 2025 to July 2025. And if there's anything, I think an even bigger deal is last year, June to July was my lowest revenue month. And kind of really and it wasn't just helping me run ads, it was really a big marketing shift.
Yeah.
And so, because of you guys, I have completely rebranded and really focused in on a niche, almost even a smaller niche, but one I know that I can be effective at helping and selling to. And I was kind of a mess before I met you guys. And now I feel like I have an absolute laser focus because they're like ninjas when it comes to meta and trying to figure out and take that off your plate so you can do what you do best is creating great content and coaching your clients or selling your amazing product that helps people and changing their lives. And you can do that more effectively as soon as you have the incredible team that's that will handle all of that for you that you can trust. And I think maybe that was always a hesitation. Can I trust somebody else? And I trust them. I know you can trust them, and it will help you increase your revenue and increase your business and give you your time back at the same time. It's really worth it.
And then just, yeah, just be like as raw as possible. Like if there's things you don't like, then I want people to know about that. If there's things you really like, then I want people to know about that, right? Like I want
Okay.
people to know exactly what they're getting into when they start working with us, right?
You got it.
And so like, yeah, I mean, Amanda, if you just, kind of want to introduce yourself, what it is you do, who you help, we can start from there.
Cool. I'm Amanda Carroll. I'm a dating and relationship coach, and I love helping really successful, financially independent women. I call them high value women find the partner that they deserve that treats them like an equal and basically adores them. That's what we want. So that's what I help. And I love it. It's so fulfilling. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. What made you start this journey? You kind of had a similar startup with your life, and then
Mhm.
you thought to yourself, "Oh, I could help people or women in a similar position to me." Right?
Well, what's interesting, yeah, is I failed miserably at it. And then I at
Okay.
dating and relationships, and I figured, well, I have to be an expert at this. And I learned so much. I ended up being the one that was helping all of my friends set up their dating profile. So I went through a divorce with 3 kids and was a single mom and dated as a single mom and made a lot of dumb decisions on who I was hanging out with. And then I thought, I need to fix my picker and I need to fix how I'm using dating apps. So I have a background in radio and research, and I love content, and I like to read about everything. So I just became an expert on how to be a successful single mom, how to be successful in dating, and how to have good relationships, and implemented these things. Met my husband on Hinge on a dating app, got
Nice.
remarried. And then I've always been that person that everyone says, if they've gone through a divorce and they're dating again, that's like, oh, call my friend Amanda. She knows how to do it. I'm always like, I'm the cautionary tale that figured it out. And so I thought, well, why gatekeep this stuff? I should bring this stuff to women. And I was kind of tired of being in radio and having the big company that ran my syndicated show make all the money off of me. So I said, well, why don't I just do this for myself? And got into coaching, and I love it. I love it.
Okay. Cool. So, Israel, Amanda, how long would you say we've been working together now? Probably about 6 months, 7 months.
Yeah, not a year, less than that. Yeah, six
Just about,
months.
right?
So
Maybe not
what
even that long, 4 or 5 months, I think. Yeah.
I remember February we had a conversation. I think we started
Yes.
our relationship in January. So it's been about, yeah, coming up on 7.5 months. Cool.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
So where were you before us? Like how was business before you started working with us?
Oh my God. I was all over. I think the best month I ever had was a 20K month. Doing this on my own. And I was like, I really felt like, okay, I can sustain this if I'm just doing 10K months. And I've got other sources of revenue, and I'm just kind of playing with this thing to see if it'll work out. And I just couldn't keep the momentum going. I was mainly booking clients through DMs and then trying to use Meta myself and wanting to bang my head up against the wall every time. It just was not my thing. And I felt like it sucked all my creative energy out of me every time I tried to start my own ad campaign. And I had used another service before. It didn't really go very well. I don't think they understood my brand. I was just kind of like this small person. They're like, oh, it's nice. We have the lady that helps the women, that helps the ladies and the single moms. And I don't think they took me very seriously. And so I just, I say with technology, I'm like good enough to be dangerous. So I think it was dangerous,
Yeah.
wasting a lot of money on ad spend. And so much of my revenue was going right back into ad spend, and I wasn't seeing a return on investment. And I think I was going after the wrong audience.
Mhm.
Honestly, I was really approaching single moms, and I wasn't calling out an audience that could actually afford my product. And Israel's the one that helped me see that. And it was kind of like just talking about all that I wanted to do and how far I wanted to get. And I realized I made the mistake of I wasn't solving rich people problems. and, and kind of really and it wasn't just helping me run ads, it was really a big marketing shift.
Yeah.
And so because of you guys, I have completely rebranded and really focused in on a niche, almost even a smaller niche, but one I know that I can be effective at helping and selling to. And I was kind of a mess before I met you guys. And now I feel like I have an absolute laser focus.
Heck
I
yeah.
love that.
So what are
That's
what are
awesome.
we doing monthly now? I know like literally on this call, we got another booking for you and then you had another close for 5K literally today. So
Yeah.
like from 20K being your best month, now what are we hitting more or
We're
less?
hitting 40K months. So we've doubled. Yeah.
Okay. And the goal's
And
80.
the goal's eight. And we got to have some big goals. But yeah,
Yeah, sure.
well, now I feel like, learning what I've learned, or you learning my product, learning my audience through your expertise. I don't know what it is, the ninja juju stuff that you guys do in Meta. But whatever it is, I'm like, can we just like double down on what we have going? And I believe that and now I feel like I'm in the right lane, focused on the right product. And I feel like all I need to do is just maintain, increase ad spend, and I'll easily get to 80K a month. So I had a 500% increase in revenue from June 2025 to July 2025. And if there's anything, I think an even bigger deal is last year, June to July was my lowest revenue month.
Wow.
Wow.
And I think because I was like, well, women are busy, kids are out of school, everybody's on vacation. And I kept making excuses for why my product wasn't selling, when really is no, I just shouldn't have been trying to do the ads myself. That's why it wasn't, you try to make all these excuses for everybody else but you. I was like, no, it's what I'm doing. But you guys helped me see that and helped me be successful. So I'm really grateful.
Yeah. No, and I mean, we're grateful for you. You've been the best. This has been an awesome relationship. You touched a little bit. I just want to
Yeah.
dig a little bit deeper. You
Yep.
worked with, was it a freelancer or an agency before us? Like what kind of went wrong there? What didn't you like in regards to that relationship?
Okay. Yeah, it was an agency, not a
Okay.
freelancer. I was one of many in their program. And I think they did things without asking me. It was kind of like more of I wasn't able to have my input or have my voice heard. very often. And then I would see things, or then ads would be paused. And I'm like, no, I don't want to pause ads right now. Or there were certain, they would make decisions for me. And
Mm,
it did make me feel very comfortable where I feel like that because this is my baby, this is my brand, my clients are so important to me. And the message I put out, my content and ads is so important to me. I didn't appreciate having decisions be made without my input. And that's what I love about this relationship is we have great you listen and I listen to you because you've earned my trust.
nice. That's literally the perfect transition for just how's been the experience of working with us, with Israel. Israel, how's your experience been working with Amanda? I'd love for you two to just kind of like talk about like this relationship.
Yeah, of course, of course. I mean, I remember Amanda in the first 2 to 3 months, we were testing a bunch of different things, right?
Yeah.
And obviously back then it was a different offer, it was a different service, a different
Mhm.
audience. And we were going through it together. We were like, well, man, like this isn't, I mean, we're getting booked calls, but it's not quite there. It's not
Mhm.
working. And then I had that difficult conversation with you
Yeah.
where we're like on a Wednesday on our regularly scheduled
Mhm.
weekly meetings, we were like, okay, Amanda, we need to have a conversation
Mhm.
about the offer itself, you know?
Mhm.
The offer, we've tested all these different things in the account. We've like checked the boxes, then we've done this. Now we need to have the offer conversation.
Yeah.
And when we had that, we started brainstorming together and having this open line of communication. And it was like the honesty that really brought us to, okay, we need to change the offer and we need to call out the people that we want to book a call with.
Yes.
And that changed everything. That
It
completely
did.
changed everything. It triggered a rebrand. Like it like booked calls went crazy. We saw one of your ads go absolutely viral. I think there's like more than 200 shares, like 800 engagements. It was insane. I was like, wow, look at what we hit.
I know.
And it was really exciting to see that. And it's really beautiful to see also the evolution and the trust that you've placed in us very early on because it does take guts, right? Like this is your baby. It takes guts to be like, okay, let me trust these guys. Let me listen to them. They listen to me. Let's go through the process. And that's what we did. And we came to a conclusion like, look, this is what we got to do. And we did it.
I
We
appreciate it.
did
That day Israel he changed my life. Israel, like but he has such a way where it wasn't like I didn't feel off-putting at all. I was like, you're right, I know. Because I was just like, I've got to fix this. And just his ideas, we switched from doing something that I don't really see a lot of other people doing, of doing long form video ads that are really being very effective. And I just thought that was amazing. And he's my friend at this point,
it.
I'm like, how are you doing? Just I really appreciate the back and forth relationship. And because of that trust and that the friendly way and the fact that I get to meet with you weekly
Hmm.
is so helpful because it keeps me accountable
Yeah.
to keep producing content and coaching and taking sales calls, those weekly meetings, and I'm learning more. And you're teaching me more about this process and how it can be more effective. So those are really valuable as well. Thank you. I really
Yeah.
appreciate you.
Thank you, Amanda.
Oh, so
Group hugs.
I
Yes.
know group hug. So Amanda, last question. For those watching this at home on your phone, iPad, whatever, what would you say to somebody who's considering working with us?
Like, just dive in and do it and stop wasting your time and money and trying to figure it out on your own and throwing your ad spend away because they're like ninjas when it comes to meta and trying to figure out and take that off your plate so you can do what you do best is creating great content and coaching your clients or selling your amazing product that helps people and changing their lives. And you can do that more effectively as soon as you have the incredible team that's that will handle all of that for you, that you can trust. And I think maybe that was always a hesitation. Can I trust somebody else? And I trust them. I know you can trust them. And it will help you increase your revenue and increase your business and give you your time back at the same time. It's really worth it.
Cool. Well, Amanda, pleasure to see
Yeah.
you. Thanks for just being who you are. This has been awesome.
Thank you guys. I really love working with you. Thank you.
Thanks, Amanda.